and welcome back to another episode of Thronebreaker. Obviously, which all tales. We're here in Aldersburg now. We're getting near the end of it. General update. Hold up like the maggot rat dog he is. We got people to talk to. Villain, do you not want to talk to me? You bastard.
We shall speak later, my...
Traitor. No.
Hey ho, how's my
Let's talk to
favourite
our
queen in the north?
people. Barring one, of course. Rip.
So, what awaits you now? What will you do?
Been contemplating it of late. Thought I might go back to the life of an outlaw. Not that I'd expect you to approve.
You're quite right, I wouldn't. It's why I wish to make certain you'll not feel tempted.
Go on.
Gascon, I hereby bestow upon you a number of estates near Scala.
What? Meve? Damn it, I don't know what to say.
Ha! A first?
Thank you, Meve. 1,000 thanks.
'Tis I who should thank you. With all my heart.
Sweet baby boy Gascon.
It's time I attended to other matters. Farewell.
Always good to see the Queen.
Get war.
How can I help you?
You little murderous dwarf bastard.
Our conversation in Mahakam. Do you recall it? When you resolved to join my force, leave your homeland.
Of course. Clear as day, that. You saved me and my clan. I'm in your debt. Will be for some time.
Well, we've won the war. And you had a hand in the victory. Heavily so. As I see it, you've more than repaid your debt.
Feeling a wee bit choked up, as King Desmond said when an assassin's bolt ran clear through his esophagus. Come here and give us a squeeze.
Later, perhaps. But Gabor, any plans for what comes next?
Ha! I wasn't expecting to have this chat, so I'm a bit caught with my knickers down past my knees.
War's over, but we've much left to do. Our relations with non-humans, for instance. I mean to improve them. And I think you could help, Gabor, greatly so.
Meaning, you'd like me to stay in your court? I'd see it as an honour, your majesty. An honour true.
Yay.
We shall return to this conversation later.
Get on, Gabor.
No skin off my back. We seeing each other, your grace.
What about Aaron?
Hey ho, how...
It's time I attend...
Huh? What is it now?
What was it now?
The war nears its end.
Sadly,
Sadly, why?
I survived. Again.
God damn, I wish I had seen him to do the catapult, the winch thing.
Rebuild your land, Queen. Enjoy your life. Me and my men, we'll be moving on.
Arnulf, in Lyria and Rivia, your past matters not. Nor does your shame. Stay.
What about after? What do I tell my ancestors when the time comes? I yearn to sit at their table, lass, and drink mead in their company, so go I must.
Okay.
So long, Arnulf.
He wants to die.
I'm pleased to see you again, Mom. You need something?
The war's near its end. The future, what does it hold for you, Isbel? Wise counsel will always find a place at my court.
A tempting offer, Mom. So be it. I shall stay. But I've one condition. You're never to force me to wear shoes.
Ha! These terms I can agree to.
Yay.
Duty calls. I must go.
Of course.
Well, there we go. We're all caught up. Right. Let's start our assault on this rat bastard. They're not the Nilfgaardian dogs anymore, they're Nilfgaardian rats.
Meve, slayer of the Blacklands, long live the Queen!
Long live the Queen!
Just watch and wait. I wager you'll chase the Emperor himself off the throne. They say war's a man's affair, but you showed them a lady. Just watch and wait.
Thank you. Here's some loot. To all soldiers in service to the Nilfgaardian Empire are hereby ordered to promptly head to Aldersburg. The defense of this castle is vital for our planned counter-offensive. Failure to comply with this order will result in punishment of particular severity. Duke Ardal Abdahi, Grand Chancellor. Okay. What's going on down here? They're training? Yeah. Oh, they're fighting. That's actually
The
the guardian.
Lyrian army had grown into a great serpent. So much so that riding at the column's tail, Meve could not see its head. Footmen, cavalry, and archers stretched like a glistening snake between two horizons. Meve had come a long way indeed, and she felt proud, as did Willem, riding at her side. At first, the troops had eyed the prince suspiciously, if not with hatred. But they'd watched him fight for weeks now, and saw him as one of their own. Suddenly, Meve heard angry cries and the clash of steel against steel, all at the column's front.
Close ranks! To the left! March left! Support the flank!
Meve drew her sword, spurred her horse, and galloped forward along the line of troops. Then, through the swirling battle dust, she spotted shimmering golden suns.
Durr. These fuckers just don't know when to give up, do they? Meve drew her sword, yet did not rush headlong into the heat of the battle as she once would have. Old wounds and lasting trauma still nagged her, and besides, enough blood had already been spilt. The Queen awaited the day where she could finally exchange her heavy armor for an elegant dress and her saddle for a throne. Short battle, alright. Alrighty, so it's a one-rounder, I believe. So get out of there. You're good. You're good. No. Yep, you're good. Alright, we have to play you off the bat. And we might get it to get maybe these guys. Alright.
Surround them!
Yeah, give me one round. Alright, so damage an enemy by the number of your allied units. Once an ally is destroyed. Oh. Really? Once an ally is destroyed, clear the battlefield. Well, hold on.
Ever done in a jiffy.
There you go. That solves that problem.
152, 154.
Look at them, they're all weak now too. They're not even strong anymore.
As you command.
So I might as well just keep using these guys.
Scrubbing duty again? Oh, gods.
I'm gonna play this, don't I?
New orders? No?
Oh, that's what they're doing.
As you wish, lady.
Play more Grey Riders. Boost up, see Grey Riders.
Must be an important lesson.
Look at them, promising recruit. Nice try. It's the Grey Rider Show.
I live to serve you.
The Grey Rider Show. Alright. Thanks. Take one of your recruits. I was gonna start hurting some fucker now. Actually, these things are weaker than those things, aren't they? Actually, but it's better to kill these things. You're the weakest link. Oh, actually, you two are the weakest link. Goodbye. Doom, 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 doom.
Scheiß! In! Try!
Ow. The fuck was that? Oh, that's right, that thing worked. Might as well put you in there.
Cock it.
No, let's keep that.
Again, again,
and again. Kill. He now becomes highest ally. Beautiful.
Off to the front yet again.
So now I'm better actually killing these guys. Boom. Yep. Oh, new guardian. Just stop it. Ow. Fucker. Alright, I'm not letting them out that easy. Oh no. You. Make you feel strong. 277 to 0.
Mercy! Have mercy!
Oh dear me, that was a ass whooping.
Normally disciplined, determined to an extreme, these Nilfgaardians quickly broke rank and ran.
Deserters! Leaderless, Your Grace.
A scout reported.
Headed south, they was, towards the frontier.
Chained prisoners now sat along the dusty road. Meve stopped in front of one. He was ragged and unshaven. Flies had taken an interest in his poorly bandaged hand.
Shit.
Spotting the Queen, he lowered his head and quivered with terror.
I know you take us for savages,
Began Meve, her gaze passing over several scraggy black-clads.
but fear not. We shan't flay you alive nor eat you for dinner. And when a truce is signed, you'll be sent home, where I most sincerely hope you'll stay this time.
As the Queen mounted her horse, she barely concealed a grimace. Her thighs were sore and chafed, her hands raw from the reins. But she bit her lip and rode on, for the prize was now very near.
Hell yes. I thought they were practicing, bloody hell.
It was in Aldersburg when it fell.
It was in Aldersburg with that bastard lemons. Ooh, looty, loot-loose. So how do I get here? There's a question mark here. Oh, there it is, right there. Your Majesty, a boat used by the Nilfgaardians to haul looted goods has crashed into the span of the bridge. We can attempt to fish out the valuables, but the current is dangerously strong and soldiers will be at risk. Okay, do you see how many soldiers I have? We lost 10 dudes getting that. Oh. Such is life. Okay, me, if you don't want to get that, I'll get it for you. I'll do all the dirty work for you then. She's struggling today, old Meve. Do I have to go along like down here? Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. How do I... God damn, I have to like go around. Alright, fine. Fine. What's in here? Milady, as you can see, the residents of Aedirn are giving their every effort to rebuild their ruined homes, yet they lack the proper materials. They ask if you would be willing to trade lumber in exchange for items they've scavenged from nearby battlefields. No, we'll keep that, because maybe I can use that morale for later. Because I don't know if there's going to be a fight. If there's going to be a fight, there's going to fight. Because I've already got high morale. And I want to keep it that way, if I can. If it pleases the court, I would like to keep my
Meve
morale
was
high.
listening to a scout's report when screams suddenly burst from the prisoner transport. In a moment, Meve bore witness to a truly macabre sight. The Nilfgaardian captives to whom she had recently been merciful lay dead, massacred in cold blood among the camp's tents.
Oh, shit.
Blast it all.
Seed the Queen, looking at the bloodied corpses. Those responsible for the deed, peasants from the quarry at Ravencloft, Meve had welcomed into her ranks. The harm they'd endured from Nilfgaardians wielding whips. This was what had festered in their hearts and minds. The Rivians couldn't accept that their oppressors had gone unpunished. So they took matters into their own hands, in defiance of the Queen.
There's fiends, not folk,
cried the peasants, now armed and in uniform.
They was old, this, plain and simple.
It had been justice by a mob, and Meve knew it should not go unpunished. Yet at the last, ignoring her advisor's counsel, she left the former slaves' fate for their commanders to decide. For the Queen had grown weary of choosing between two evils, each one darker than the other.
Oh. Well, fuck. Well, you guys aren't going home then. Sorry.
Long live the Queen!
Long live the Queen! The war nears its end and the Blackclads flee with tails between their legs. The time has come to raise our homelands from the ash and rubble. Those who yet live. Take up hammer, sword and axe, roll your sleeves and set to work. The nation is building its home. Can they give me anything more on the map? No. Okay. So now let's go up here. Pinch the loot. Yar, all the loot. We have Skelligers in the crew. Here we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at all the resources I have. Holy shit. It's tremendous, stupendous, superb even. Alright, we ain't going anywhere that way. This guy wants to talk to me too.
All's left is to drive the Blackclads from Aldersburg, and the war's won. Our Demoven's not bad, but he don't hold a candle to me.
Oh, shucks.
Our Demoven's not...
You guys are too kind. Where am I even going? I guess there's another question mark up here I haven't explored yet. To the north. So saith the Queen.
The good mothers guided you to victory.
Thank you.
Nilfgaard angered the gods. Too much pride in them, not enough humility. The entire North owes you thanks, milady. The entire...
Okay. Good chat. Oh, graves. Not good. A new cemetery. One of many that appeared... Alright, give them that. I've got another high morale booster up my sleeve with these people, I think. Yeah, they're still there. Oh, I can't go there. Okay. I've got me morale booster up my sleeve. In case we need to fight.
Meve noticed one of her scouts, a certain Corporal Larkin, halt his mount and train his gaze on the woods.
Your Grace, I thought I heard something. Could have sworn. A whisper, maybe, but... nothing now. It's all gone quiet.
Too
I think
quiet.
I might have imagined it, in fact.
Imagined?
Meve placed her hand on his shoulder.
No one has sharper senses than you. If you claim to have heard something, it's worth a closer look.
Corporal Larkin saluted, then rode past the trees. Suddenly in shadow, he keenly scanned his surroundings. Something caught his attention. He dismounted, then brushed aside ferns, exposing tracks made in the mud.
Your Majesty!
He shouted, quickly turning towards the road.
Sound the alarm! It's Squirt!
An arrow whisked through the air, pierced his throat, and suddenly silenced him.
Shit.
Then the forest came alive with cries in the Elder tongue. Elves on the attack.
Elves on the attack. Motherfuckers, can't they just leave me alone? Meve cursed under her breath that Scoia'tael hatred know no bounds. The war had already been lost. Nilfgaard, who had supported their cause against the northern kingdoms, had retreated beyond the Yaruga. By taking the Queen's army, the Owls must have known they stood nothing to gain. This is other than the heads of enemy Dwan. Motherfuckers. Just leave me be. Scoia'taels. Right, one rounder. Ooh, shut. Get out. Get out. You know what? I might swap Gabor out for someone. Arnulf is good. Yeah. Okay.
It's a trap!
Damage an enemy by 5 and suggestion used by 2. Oh yeah, that's going to be good for Isabel.
Got business for me?
Oh, fuck you then. Okay then, I don't have a grey rider, that's the only trouble. We're just going to start damaging the fuck out of them. That's the one thing I'm missing really is a grey rider, isn't it? Ah! And you did. Alright. Good chat with you. Are you gonna die?
Nay. Do one thing
Okay,
he missed.
so are you. Boppity, boppity, boop. Boppity, boppity, bop. Iron you.
Death is only the beginning!
Let us sing the song of steel.
Sword damage unit. Nice try, lady. Ho, 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 ho. Here we go.
Now we will see who is weak.
9.5 years destroy boosters unit by 2. Ah, you fuck. Ah. Now he's not damaged anymore. I now have to hurt myself. Ow.
Again
and again and again.
I shall not fail.
I shall not fail you. Where's the gas going?
Quick and painful this'll be.
You got that much armor, it doesn't matter. There you go. Oh, sweet square tail. Oh, sweet baby square tail. I'll buy them, right? There we go.
Have strength, my love.
Ah. Fuck you. You got an armor.
So much anger
Here we
and
go.
suffering. For what?
What I'm gonna do? Oh, I destroyed it. Oh, I forgot this thing was there. Fuck, that's funny. Oh, thanks, dude. Thanks for the boost. You're awesome. Love the work. 78 to none.
Stop! We surrender!
What do you start at, you dumbass elves? Bloody hell. Starting to sound like Rayla.
The Scoia'tael fighters stood no chance against me.
Killed my
When the
dude.
sounds of battle finally ceased, the Queen, victorious, tossed aside her arrow-studded shield. She then ordered the commando's leader brought before her. She'd expected a ranter who would turn up his nose, spit in her face, and cry, "Death to all Dwan." But the bloodied elf before her was no arrogant firebrand. He averted his gaze, and his lips gently trembled.
Youthful you look, elf. How many summers to you? 30? More?
27, my lady.
27. A wonderful age. A shame to die so young.
I beg you, Renna. For mercy, I ask. If not for me, then at the least for...
Mercy? You jest. You wait in ambush, come at us like bandits, and now you dare ask for mercy.
It was no ambush.
Don't play me for a fool. I know what I saw, and am no stranger to warcraft.
It's not you we wished to fight. Sverre.
Then who killed Corporal Larkin, Werebubs?
When we saw you on the high road, we fell back and hid in the wood. We wanted you to pass. Your scout's hearing, very keen. He heard something, then spotted our tracks. You must understand. We had no choice.
Excuse, is that what?
You know you might have surrendered.
Yeah.
Like Dristan's commander. Is that what you mean? They laid down their arms before an Edirnian general, who ordered them hanged. One and all. If we're to die, we prefer to die bows and swords in hand.
Why are you here? Were you to rescue Epdahi?
Rescue someone? No, Renna. We flee. The Nilfgaardians have realized they'll lose the war and have renounced us. Without their support, we stand no chance. Demavend has loosed his hounds. They hunt our units one by one. He's offered 50 gold pieces for the head of each Scoia'tael. It's the same in Temeria and Kedwen, if not worse. We wished to join with your Veth's unit, flee together as far as we could. It was our last hope.
Why do you tell me all this?
Because you listen still. You've not ordered me killed, so you've clearly a heart. Eseth Aina Edu. I beg you. So few of us remain, all tired, all wounded. We pose no threat.
Clearly.
Let us leave your realm. Let us flee.
Alright.
Enough senseless killing for one day. So be it. You're free to leave.
I don't know how to thank you.
Ryla would be pissed.
Make certain
She's
I
not
don't
here,
ever
so
regret
fuck
this
her.
decision. 'Twould be thanks enough.
I thank you for your compassion towards me and all my folk.
Meve personally unfastened the prisoner's chains.
Gable's my new Minister of Non-Human Affairs.
They did not approve.
Non-Human Relations, probably a better term
Their
for it.
displeasure was palpable.
Fuck yous. We only killed one. Oh dear. Yeah, Minister of Non-Human Relations. Minister for Non-Human Relations. Gabor. Gabor the Genocidist. Wait, no, that's not right. Wait, what have we got here? Translated from Outer Speech. Nilfgaard has betrayed us. They've told the Nordlings our positions, exposed all our hideouts. The peace treaty will contain no guarantee of amnesty for those surrendering arms. You know what that means. We must flee the Northern Realms, take your entire commando to the agreed upon location as fast as you can. I will wait a week, then move east. Yorvith. Ooh. Was there things in here? Did someone want to speak with me? No. No, they do not. What is this, though? Loot. Master Nilfgaardians. The time when you could demand, require, and expect has come to an end. My payment is non-negotiable. Not the amount nor the currency. Your florins are now worthless. Now worth less than Siderian coppers. I give you until tomorrow. After that, safe passage to the border will no longer be possible due to Queen Meve's approaching from the south. X. Who the fuck? It's been hoarding bloody Nilfgaardians, eh? Aiding them, bastards. What should I do? Scout. Well, I got all the money in the world. There's just one thing there. There's still that question mark, but I've still got I'm around. So fuck them.
Treat yourself to our new view for a better future through and through.
Alright, I've heard worse tunes along the trip.
Foundations hoist the walls, then we revel in its halls. Everyone's doing their part to rebuild the homeland.
Sing it in sing-song tune. Alright. Alrighty then. Alright, there be some loot. And this looks like we're about to throw down some leather. Yep, pretty much. Oh, look at this. Yeah, it's working. There's the thing there. Alrighty, guys. Let's pause. Let's regroup. Let's think. Let's rest. Let's get prepared for the final assault on General Abdahi. Let's do this thing.